Hey y'all, Justin with Kayak Catfish. Well, it is sunrise out on the Tennessee River. Got a beautiful skyline back there. And today is gonna be a fun one. I'm gonna do a little bait challenge today. Gonna have fresh skipjack side by side with everybody's favorite chicken breast. That's right, skipjack versus chicken. Got the skipjack on the left, the chicken on the right. We're gonna put them side by side and see what these big catfish prefer. Stay tuned. Right here, we got a big mark by one of my front baits up there. That is a big mark. Oh, he's got my line. I didn't even realize. I'm watching him on the screen. He's got my rod tip in the water. Oh, he's got it, buddy. He's got it. Let me get the dang camera back in the chest. Oh my gosh, did he just let it go? Right there he went on the screen. He was just swimming off with my baits, and my dumb ass is watching the screen and piddling around with the camera. That was stupid. I done botched it. Wait a minute, here comes another one. Here comes another. Maybe that's him. Is he coming back for it? This is my front baits up here. You can see that fish right there on the bottom. There's another one up here above it, but this one right here is one I'm interested in. He's right there on him. He's by one of them front baits. It's that one. Eat that thing, buddy. Come on, give me some redemption here, fish. He's still right there at it. Give me some redemption. Oh, he nipped it. He swam off. Oh, man, I screwed that up, y'all. That was a pretty big mark on the screen, too, and it was a nice takedown until he let it go. I didn't feel him hit. I'm sitting there watching the screen. I'm waiting on the thump. I never felt the thump. It was just going down. It may have been a flathead or something. I don't know. We'll never know, unfortunately. Well, I botched the first fish on the skipjack, but now we got one. We got one on the chicken. I don't think this one's gonna be as big as the one that had that head over there. It's a bite though. It's gonna get the skunk out. That's one thing about chicken that you can count on is getting action from it. It'll catch fish. Historically, I've just had much better success on cut bait, fresh cut bait for big fish. This fish, he's gonna get big someday, but he's a long ways away from it. Right now, he's just one of these old dinkity doodahs. All right, guys, fish number one. It's a blue cat. Get out of here, buddy. He ate a piece of chicken breast. I'm gonna get me another one out of the cooler there. I stopped at the Walmart, bought a pack last night after I'd got done skipjack fishing. So I'm just gonna take one of these chicken breasts and just kind of take my scissors there and cut it in half. Get this hook and I'm gonna run it through a couple times. So now I've got that sitting down there, piece of chicken on the hook, my stinger fly there below it. I got my egg sinker above that. Basically just a Carolina rig with an extra hook there with the stinger fly. And I'm gonna drop it down, let that sinker hit bottom and then raise it up. Oh, my front rod now. Something was after it. I'm gonna raise this up here just so that it's setting. Bait will be about 2-3 feet off the bottom and the stinger fly a few inches under that. That's the setup out here for this morning, y'all. We're putting them side by side, and that's one thing about fishing out of a kayak, especially fishing as many rods as I do here with 4 rods. There's not that much space in between the baits, just a few feet. So when fish swim up, they've got their option. Whatever type of bait, whatever cut of bait, you can put them side by side and you can see if there's a preference, if fish are showing a tendency toward one type of bait or cut of bait or whatever. So it's a good experiment to run. And out here where I'm fishing today, I'm at the top of a deep hole. I'm sitting in 55 feet right now. And the last few videos I have filmed have been from this spot. I've been tearing them up. I gotta turn this way too. Lord, y'all are staring at it. It's dark the other way. I got the sun behind me. But I've been tearing them up out here. Been getting a lot of fish, been getting some big fish. And so when you're doing a kind of a bait experiment, it's always best to do it where you know there's fish. That way you know that they're there, you know they're there in good numbers, and so you can see if one bait's not getting eaten, it's not necessarily because there ain't no fish there, it's because of the bait. So anyway, I'm rambling on now. We'll turn the camera off. We're gonna wait on the next fish. Hopefully it won't be very long. Here goes another one on the chicken. Let's reel in a second fish here, y'all. Listen here, he may be a smidge bigger than that first one. I'm just gonna stay spot locked here this morning for a few hours. That's the plan. I'm at the top of this hole, and we do have a little bit of current. It's not noticeable on the surface. The wind is blowing this way, and it's got me, my spot lock's got me spun into it, but we do have some flow pushing my scent downstream. So it's pushing on down into that hole. And as these fish become active, they're gonna be able to come up and easily find my baits. Yeah, he's probably about the same size as that other one. He's done away with the chicken. He's either ate it or knocked it off the hook, and one of his friends down there eating it now. Oh, quit fish. That is uncalled for. That hook's going through his bottom jaw. Lord, I think he's got water all over the camera. Old devil, get out of here. I hope that chicken gives you salmonella, fish. Doggone him. All right, let me put another piece of chicken on there. Well, first thing I gotta do is clean that screen off. Look at that. Now you can see, we can all see. I'm gonna put another piece of chicken on. That's 2 on the chicken, nothing on the skipjack yet, but again, I got 2 head baits. So those are what I consider big fish baits. So I'm not expecting numbers on that. I think the chicken's gonna get the numbers. I think the skipjack head's gonna get the biggest fish today. That's just my uneducated guess, let's call it. I got another fish right here by one of my front baits. That looks like a little better mark too. He is right there on it. Don't know which one. It's definitely one of the front rods. He's investigating that bait, man. He's right there by it. Hopefully he'll commit here in a second. Take off with that thing while we still got the camera running. He's kind of going in and out of the transducer range, but actually I think he may have that bait. My line's at an angle right there. I think he does have it. I'm gonna be ready for him this time when that rod goes down. I'm gonna let him eat that thing. I'm not gonna jump the gun and take it out of his mouth. That may be a flathead, because I didn't feel him eat it. And you can see that rod tip just wavering right there. I'm pretty sure that's a flathead. I'm gonna let him commit. Oh, now my back rod's got hit. My back rod's got hit while I'm still waiting on this flathead up here. I'm gonna pick up on this one and just get him hooked, and then he's down there rolling. I think that's a blue. This one up here's the one I think's the flathead. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna have to commit to him now, because if I don't, that blue will get up there and get in that line. I had showed an incredible amount of patience there, y'all. It's been a few minutes, and I've just been waiting on him to take that rod over, and he has just been sitting down there with it. But I'm hoping he's got the bait deep enough. Sometimes you fight them for a little while and they just suddenly let go. And I truly believe they don't have the bait in that situation. I've fought fish all the way to the kayak up here before and saw them let the bait go, and they would just have it like on the end of it. But I bet you $1 bill it's a flathead, and it is. It is, that's a good one too. He has just been down there just hanging out with that bait, man. Just hanging out with it down there. Oh, it's funny how they act. I'm gonna set him back a second. He looks like he's hooked good, and now let's get back to this fish. All right, we 2-2 now. 2 on the chicken, 2 on the skipjack. Got the flathead there on the skipjack and whatever this is, which I think is a blue. Pretty typical. I think in my entire life of using chicken, all the times I have, I think I've caught 1 flathead, and it was a really small one, and that is a blue right there. Whew! All right, I'm gonna set him back. I'm gonna land the flathead first. There he is. Old flathead got caught in the act. I saw the whole thing, flathead. I saw the whole thing. The audience saw it too. We saw you sneak up on the bait. We saw you eat it, and we saw you sit there with it for what felt like a half hour. I mean, it felt like an eternity while I was waiting on this fish to commit. Okay. Get on up in here, fish. Let's get that hook out of your jaw there. I'll tell you, you know, people, it's just one of them things that through the years I've had fish that I think are flatheads down there, and I botch it, you know, because I pick up the rod too soon, and I just feel like it's better to let them commit, let them take off. And in this guy's case, he never wanted to take off. He was going to sit down there all day with it. I'm going to hold him up. We've got the sun in a terrible position here to be able to show his colors. Maybe if I don't know if I can angle him any direction to be able to get him in the light. But this fish, he just apparently didn't have nothing to do today. He's just willing to sit down there on that bait all day and just chew on it or whatever. We got him though. That's the main thing. Landed the thing. I think one of his bigger cousins was the first bite of the morning, and I missed it. You got anything you want to tell him there, fish? Tell him to hit the like and subscribe. He ain't gonna do that. Let's let him go and land this blue back here. We'll see you, Flatty. How you going? Come here, blue cat. There you go, blue cat. You got a leech right there on your fin, you nasty thing. I'm gonna hold him out like that so he can at least get some camera time in the light. I should have probably done the flathead like that. Get out of here, buddy. Well, let's get our head baits back down there. I may go ahead and just spruce up this chicken too, get a couple fresh pieces on. I'm gonna turn into the sun here. But that's awesome, man. Got a flathead. Got that blue, so 2-2. 2 on skipjack, 2 on chicken, but the better quality fish thus far, and kind of what I thought would happen, has been on skipjack. But those skipjack heads, those are big fish baits. I don't typically get numbers on those, but when you do get one, it's usually, you know, fun size or bigger most of the time. Looking right into the sun here, but I got another one on the skipjack. Let's see if I can spin him this way so we can actually see him. Now this one, folks, is on a skipjack chunk. I've refreshed my baits. I've got the head, I put a new head on the front rod, I put a chunk on this one. My chicken over here, the problem with chicken, one of them, is it's a really soft bait and it tears easy. And when you have small fish around, and there's some small ones down here, they will strip your hooks clean all the time. Especially if you're using a larger hook, like I'm using 10-aught size hooks. So a smaller fish ain't necessarily always going to get the hook and the bait, but they can clamp down on that chicken and rip it off. So I went ahead and put a skipjack chunk over here, which may allow me to catch some smaller fish. And it will survive the nips and the pulls of the smaller ones. He ran up there and got in the front line too. Doggone him. This fish, he said he was going to make sure that no other fish come along in that front line and stole his thunder. He said he was going to get it all tangled up. He didn't even want me putting that line back down for a couple minutes, apparently. Oh, I'm going to have to bring him in. Look what he's done. You're a pain in the butt, fish. You ought to be ashamed of yourself here. You ought to be embarrassed. You've made a fool of your parents. They raised you better than that. I don't know how they raised you, but I know it was better than how you've acted today. Get on out of there. Dadgummy. And when he was flopping around there, he threw my bait off too. I was going to get it back originally. Oh well. All right, let me get this mess cut and retied. We'll drop it back down. So good news, bad news. Bad news is it took me a few minutes to pick out the tangle that last fish caused. Good news is though, while I was doing that, I had another fish hit. And so he's over here on the chicken. And I'm gonna get the camera back in the chest and we're gonna reel him in. Missed the takedown because I was fooling with getting that tangle undone. But we'll give him his moment of fame here, reeling him in. He ought to be wore out by now. That fish done me right there on the other one, buddy. He had that all knotted up. That is one of the challenges of fishing with this many rods in a kayak, but you get your tangles. It's fun though. When you have days where all 4 rods go down, and that's happened lately, it's a dang good time. And I'm all about having a good time. This fish here ain't having a very good time because he's got a hook plumb up through his head. That's another one on the chicken. We 3-3 now. Chicken to skipjack. I'd have this thing going if he'd calmed down. 3-3 chicken to skipjack, but thus far the better quality has been on skipjack. So we'll see you, Blue Cat. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna get this set back out. I still got a piece of chicken here in the floor. This is a kind of a smaller piece of chicken here. When I replaced that other one up there, I had a larger hunk of it. But I'm just running this thing through the hook a couple times. I find that, again, fish like that right there, you know, he's got me all tangled up too, don't he? He got my stinger all, I'm in bad shape today, y'all, with these tangles, ain't I? We'll get it done here directly. Bear with me. We'll get back in business. All right. I was trying to say, I try to run this hook through the chicken a couple times just because it's so soft, like that fish there that I got. He can get that hook, that 10-aught size hook, if he eats it just right. But oftentimes fish that size won't get the hook too. They'll come up and get the side of the bait or under the bait, and they'll just tear right off that hook. So, you know, if you're using smaller hooks, obviously it's not as big an issue. You get better hookups on fish that size. But, you know, personally, I'm out here for larger fish. I don't really care about fish that size. So I'm gonna keep the 10-aught size hooks on, but just something to think about for your own fishing, depending on if you're going after big fish or eaters or whatever, you know. I got another funny bite up here at my skipjack head. Just wait on the rod tip. We'll see what happens here. He's acting like he wants to swim off with it. I'm gonna let him do it. I think that's another flathead. I'm pretty sure it is. There's some flatheads here. I did a live stream from this spot. Well, you would have been, by the time you're seeing this video, probably a week or two ago for my regular viewers, but ended up getting, I think, 5 flatheads off this spot on that live stream. So they here. This one here's got that head. He's got, I'm impatient, y'all. I'm impatient. Yeah, I got him on there. He feels like a flathead too. He's a digging man. Another one on the head. The flatheads, for whatever reason, just don't like chicken. I mean, people will catch them on chicken occasionally, and again, I've had one that I can remember in my life on chicken. Little old thing. But you don't hear of big trophy-sized flatheads getting caught on chicken. Hear about it with the blues. Santee Cooper and up there in Virginia and stuff, the big blues get caught on chicken. But not the flatheads for some reason. But people also tell me that you can only catch big flatheads on live bait, and I catch them on cut bait all the time too. So a lot of it just depends on where you at. Yeah, that is a flathead. This one here ain't quite as big as the other one I got. He ain't quite done yet either, is he? Get on up here, flathead. People want to see you. Yeah, he's hooked good right there. He ain't going nowhere. He can tire himself out and we'll land him when he's good and ready. Oh, okay, come on up here, Flatty. Come on up here. We got him. He's been kind enough to leave that head on our line there. We're going to reuse it. There we go. Let me hold you out this way, flathead, so people can get a good look at you. You can tell your mama hi. He's got some parasites on him there. I see them right there on his back. Nasty old thing, like you got fleas. You need a flea and tick medication there, you old flathead. All right, let's send him home. Hey, flathead, tell your parents to send me a letter and let me know why you won't eat chicken. He says he ain't even gonna let his parents know about this. He wasn't supposed to be out playing with me today. I won't rat him out. I won't tell on him. I don't want him getting grounded from his Nintendo or nothing. But anyway, skipjack head strikes again. Let's get it back down there. It still looks overall in good condition. He just threw it up my line here. The mouth of it's, I'll rehook it here. But you look at the meat, I mean, it's still bleeding good, and they ain't ate the bottom of it out or nothing, so we're gonna get another one on that. That's a friendly flathead when he'll give me the bait back. Well, here goes the chicken. That's a better takedown. That's a better takedown on that chicken. I just replaced this piece a couple minutes ago. I said, this rod ain't been hit in a while. I better look. And there's a bare hook down there. Dinks are just stealing me blind on the chicken. One hit and that stuff's gone. But it definitely has gotten more bites than the skipjack. I mean, it's been small fish, but they've been nipping at it all morning out here. Whereas the skipjack's pretty much been untouched except for the fish that I've actually caught on it. Yes, another small blue here, another little eater size. For those of you that are so inclined to be eating fish, again, I don't recommend it out of here with our water contamination. But this would be a perfect size if you did. There he is, folks. High and by fish. How you going? Let's get another piece of chicken and send it down. He's another small blue cat that just realized he's having a bad day. No, he ain't having a bad day either. You know why? Because he got a free meal. That chicken he got, it wasn't as good as Colonel Sanders with the secret recipe. But that fish, you know, he's taking whatever he can get down there, so he took that bait, no problem. Been happening all dang morning. I hate fishing with chicken. I just dropped it back down. It's probably that same fish. He's getting greedy. One of these times he's gonna get that hook. You can't be greedy in life, y'all. The old saying, pigs get fed, hogs get slaughtered. This fish here is about to learn that lesson. He come back, tried to get him a second piece of chicken for free, and it's cost him a lip piercing. All the kids down there are gonna make fun of him because he's got his lip pierced. I don't know, that's the cool thing now, I guess. All these people piercing their lips, so he may be the coolest kid down there. Yeah, another small eater size. One of them old dinkity-doo-dah blues. I've lost count of the number of fish. Y'all have to keep up with it. I think it's definitely more on chicken. More bites for sure on chicken. But I'm pretty sure this is more solid hookups now on the chicken than the skipjack. Still better quality in both flatheads on the skips though. There he is. Oh, he splashed me. Get all that old slime off there. All right, let's get another piece of chicken. I think I got one here on this back rod now. There it goes. There it goes. Let me finish dropping this one down. I got stripped again. I've about gone through a whole pack of chicken on these small blues. Just robbing me. I tell you, you come out here and fish Tennessee River chicken, he's gone with it. I bet you he's robbed the hook too. Yep. Yeah, you come out here fishing with chicken, out here where I live, and we got such a large population of small catfish, 1 to 2 pound size. You better just buy your chicken in bulk, buddy. You better get the big pack, because otherwise you're going to be cleaned out of bait very early on in your trip if you ain't. I'm going to finish out this pack of chicken here, and then I'm going to move these rods over here to skipjack. I got plenty of skipjack, but I'd only bought 1 pack of chicken. And these dinks said they gonna have it all today. Oh, that's a nice takedown. That's a nice takedown. That's on the skipjack chunk. I slid on down in this hole, y'all. I was trying to get away from them small fish. They keep taking my chicken. I'm about 56.8, 57 feet here. Now I just slid down a couple hundred yards. Them small fish will probably follow me. This in here gobbled up a chunk of skippy. I think it's a blue the way he hit it. I mean, he nailed it. He's rolling down there too. Yeah, that's a little better one. A little better than what I've been getting on a chicken for sure. It's a fun sizer right there. Get on up here, you old fish. You old thing. Well, skinny or fun size in length, but just skinny. We just come out of the spawn here. All these fish are on the feed again, but a lot of them still just skinny from not eating much there while they were doing their thing. But hell of a takedown though. You crushed that bait, man. We'll see you, fish. Yeah, I lost track, y'all. What I was going to try to keep a running total of skipjack fish versus chicken fish, but I've had so many hits on the chicken that's just stripped my hooks, I've somehow lost count. So I'll let you all tally that crap up. But the most important thing for me is it kind of just reiterates what I've found from my own experience of using chicken in the past, is it catches a bunch of small fish here, but rarely get anything of good quality, whereas the skipjack get more flatheads and get the better quality fish. So, you know, again, is it that the case all the time? No. If you come out here and fish with chicken every day, right place, right time scenario, you're going to get a big cat. Probably get a big flathead too. But you know, I'm a numbers guy. I'm a play the percentages kind of guy, and I know if I come out here with fresh cut bait, I got a chance at a golly whopper every single day I come out. Whereas the chicken, I don't have that confidence. At least not fishing out here on the Tennessee River. But anyway, I'm gonna get another piece of cut bait on that. These rods haven't been bumped in a little while, so I probably need to check them, make sure I still got some chicken on those hooks, and then I'll be set up again. There's another one on this back rod now. Oh, he's got it still. I thought he'd let it go. I thought he was teasing me, like one of them girls at the gentleman's club, just a tease, but no, he's got the hook in the mouth. He's coming up to say hi to y'all. Another one on the skipjack. Again, I'm out of chicken, $7. Gone. That'd have bought me about 2 gallons of gas. Well, not these days. That'd have bought me about 1.5 gallons of gas that I could have went and caught me some skipjack. Oh, you nasty fish. He's up here burping. Oh, nasty thing. You need to get you some Gas X or something there. Get you some Mylanta. Maylocks or something, fish. You disgusting. There's at least 4 women watching right now that's puking. They're upset with you. That fish ain't ever gonna get a girlfriend acting like that. And he stole my bait too. Unruly fish right there. Let's get another one here. Let's reel in another one. I was just thinking about getting ready to call it quits here, y'all. And this fish said, not so fast. So you ain't going nowhere yet, Justin. You reel me in first. That's another one on a chunk here. Chunk of skippy. One good thing about the limited action today and using chicken on these 2 rods, at least, you know, for the biggest part of the trip, was I still got a whole cooler full of skipjack for my next catfishing trip. So these fish have done me a solid today, in a way. We got anything to say, fish? You want to tell them bye? He ain't telling y'all nothing. He's silent. He's starstruck, y'all. But anyway, guys, today's chicken versus skipjack bait challenge, whatever you want to call it today, it went pretty much like I thought it would, because, well, every time I've used chicken next to fresh cut bait, the results have been pretty much the same for me. The chicken gets a lot of attention, gets a lot of action, it'll catch small fish, but it's the cut bait that typically gets the better quality fish and gets the flatheads. And so didn't really have any great quality fish out here this morning, but did get the 2 flatheads at Fun Size Blue on the cut bait, whereas the chicken just got stripped off the hook mostly and got some small fish. But you know, chicken, it has its place. I mean, it'll catch you some fish. You come out using chicken, you will catch fish, and you will undoubtedly get some big fish. There have been a lot of big fish caught on chicken, and some bodies of water, chicken does better there than other places. But out here on the Tennessee River where I fish, if you want to catch a big fish, using fresh cut bait will increase your odds. You'll have a lot more likelihood of that happening than using a grocery store bait like chicken. But anyway, guys, it's been fun. I think I'm gonna wrap it up and take it to the house. This spot today wasn't really as productive as it's been the last few days. Again, my regular viewers, you've seen me just work this area hard. I got on some good fish here, size and numbers. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna keep coming back to it, because unfortunately, one of the downsides of being a YouTuber with a pretty good following is I post a video somewhere, I catch some fish, people that recognize it, they're on it and they pound it. So I'm kind of at a point now, it's like when I get on a good bite, I'm gonna wear it out and I'm gonna make sure I've had my fun on that spot and before I post the first video from catching fish there. So that's pretty much how it's going to have to be from me from this point on. But it's a good problem to have, because look, right, speaking of good problems to have, we may get one more. For those of you that have stuck around this far in the video, Lord knows there ain't many of you. That's acting like another flathead. I never felt him hit. Let's just pick up on it. Oh, you know, that's another one. I should have botched another one. I should have just let him just run that rod tip over. I'll tell you, I lose a lot. And obviously I have no way of knowing for sure that was a flathead, but it acted like a flathead. I didn't feel a thump or anything, and just happened to glance up as I'm talking to the camera, and there's the rod tip over. But every time I crank down or I pick up, it's a crapshoot whether or not I'm going to actually hook and land that fish. But if I let that fish, if I just stay patient and let that fish just hook himself with the circle hooks, let him take that rod on over, it's a much higher percentage that I hook up. But anyway, I'm gonna give it a few more minutes now to see if that fish will come back. Look, he has come back. I know I ain't got but 1 or 2 people left watching at this point, but if you are, I ain't touching that rod until he's hooked. I'm just gonna get the camera back in the chest here. I'm gonna get ready. And eventually, when I'm fully satisfied that he is actually hooked this time, I mean, that's on a skipjack head, I'm gonna pick up on him. Yeah, he's committed now. He's committed now. He's committed now. We got him. We got him, y'all. We got him. I bet you that's another flathead. We'll find out when we get him up here, but boy, he sure acted like it, didn't he? And letting him commit, letting him eat it, that got us the solid hook. Well, I better not jinx it. I ain't got him up here yet. No, that's a blue. That's a blue. I've lied to you folks. Boy, that was a weird, weird fish. Very weird fish. Very, what an odd bite for a blue. I mean, it acted just like a flathead. Well, this fish is confused. He's probably one of these fish that identifies as a flathead. It's 2022. You can be wherever the hell you want to be. It don't matter. Come on, fish. Oh! Well, it had gotten hot. I needed to be cooled off. Thanks for splashing me there, fish. Oh! Oh! All right, well, that was a weird bite. But there he is. Very weird bite. But we'll see you. We'll see you, blue cat. Or flathead. He identifies as a flathead. He got me soaking wet though. Got me right in the kisser. But anyway, y'all, if you stuck around this long, thanks. I'll see you in the next one.